There, yeah. You might be able to get that out. You might be able to roll that like that. You know, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. About there. As long as footwork was involved,
Right.
yeah, I think that would flow pretty good too. So 1, 2, 3. Bring that in. If you wanted to, like a ton, you could bring that ton in here and try to keep it from here. So then boom, you got the EG from this side. Or you can move into Shiho or whatever. If you could keep this here, right? And you did, of course, now you got to worry about turning yourself too much for this one. But if I'm here, I'm probably going to go through here and take a nice little Shiho and stone.
Yep. Especially if you try to resist.
Yes. There you go. Yes. Yes. I always find that not trying to do too much will allow you to do way more than you need. It's good up here when we're training to come up with like a string of things that will be done, and we practice them in that string, although realistically we probably won't get past the first or second thing that we do, right? So that's what training is learning to do stuff that we'll never have to do because we're too awesome. Boom, here. So we got here. Now, from here, if I'm still like this, you know, I don't even need to mess with this side if I don't want to. If I'm still here like this, I can just bring this and boom here, and boom, right like that. Boom. If this one is still here, then you can just move out of boom. You can move out.
I did hook myself
Yes.
as a punch, and I'm sticking my arm.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So bam, 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 bam. Boom. Hit that stop hit just like that. I can turn it up. Right there's a nice little mean shield.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
Mean shield. And from here, I can go down, keys off,
Oh, yeah.
and of course not let go, but that would break your shoulder. And possibly your elbow. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. There you go. There it is. There you go. Oh. And then,
Keys on.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Once you get that super mean Shiho locked up.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. Yeah, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, hit that. I can right there just roll out in here and get this mean Shiho. I could step back and Oshuro and do it, or I could Kinkan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And there you go. Yeah. Fantastic. Yes. Good. Let's go back to the Kote thing. So with the punch. Hello. Do you need in? No. Okay.
I need it.
You need in there?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
walk around. Hey, wait. Don't worry about it. Can you let me in, Ashley?
Dan. What's the
Walker.
I'm gonna come around.
She's coming around. All right. So one thing I don't want to get in the habit of is this, because that's not going to happen in a real life situation. So if you punch and pull back decently, just punch and pull back, like at a decent speed. Yes, right. Good. Again. I'm not grabbing that, even two-handed. I'm not grabbing that, right? At best, go ahead. I'll get that, right? So what I need to do is focus more on the point that doesn't move. Now, this hand can still, so punch and pull back. that can be my path, right? Whether or not it touches or whatever, it doesn't matter. This is gonna distract that hand, and I'm gonna use my movement and my footwork, all three, to get right here, right? Now, whether I physically touch, so go ahead, boom, boom, and I miss it, right? That doesn't really matter. That's not really a point. As well as with this hand, I go here. So if I use my cover and you punch and pull back, and I'm here, go ahead and pull back, punch and pull back. Boom, I'm here. I never touched you, but I don't need to. I just need to make sure I'm secure. As long as you don't hit me, I don't care whether I touch you or not, right? I would like to cause you damage. That doesn't mean I have to. The key is getting a hold of the shoulder, because whether you punch and leave it out there, right there, then I can boom, 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 and I can punch you all day long, right? Or punch and pull back. Now I've got nothing to play with here. But the shoulder doesn't really go anywhere. So when I deflect the front when you go back, what I really need to do is touch the shoulder. That's where I'm aiming, at the shoulder. Because whether you're straight out here, go ahead and boom, I can just follow it down here, or whether you punch out and pull back, I can just follow it right there and I'm still there. As a matter of fact, it's a shorter distance if you pull back. So I'm hoping you do pull back. So it doesn't matter whether this first one, as long as I'm not hit, right here, it doesn't matter what that happens as long as I'm not hit. It's touching the shoulder. And then I go straight to the down wrist, however, I can go straight across if I can do it. And I get the kote gyash, which then I can just come in and turn and down and go. So what we're gonna practice is, first, throwing the punch out and leaving it there so we can work on the technique. So go ahead and throw the punch and leave it there. And from here, I'm gonna do my pat, my strike here like this. And then I'm gonna go down and touch the elbow, or I'm sorry, the wrist with this hand and the shoulder here. Just like that. That's all I'm gonna do. So other side. So I'm gonna go boom, boom, and this is gonna turn to cup. If you want to grab, you can. I don't like grabbing, I like hooking, and then come up to the shoulder, just like that. That's really all we're going to need to do right now. Boom, boom, that's there, and then, yeah. Don't just reach out to, I want you to slide into where this, I don't want you to come from over here and touch the shoulder like that when you punch. I'm here, I'm here. I want it to shoot down like a punch hook and get to the shoulder. That way, there's no coming around here and trying to touch it and trying to chase it. It just goes straight up the arm and it gets to the shoulder. Yes. Good, good, good. So when I punch and pull back, there, and then you just go, you can go the long way down my arm and up and get a hold of it. Or you can just go straight across from here and go right to it. Yes. All right, so when you punch and pull back, boom, I'm here, and then there, I got the gosh. And again, if I want to do the quickest way, I'm just going to step across your body here, which keeps you from punching me here, by the way, with the way you move. And then I can just turn you into kote gouge here. If I want to do a more Tincon version of it, once I have this, I turn you this away and then let you throw yourself with that kote. Because once I turn you, so without actually holding on as a kote here, just holding on to the wrist, once I turn you like this, and then I stop your wrist here, but your body still wants to move another foot or so, that's going to break your own wrist, and I didn't have anything to do with it. I just happened to be standing here when it happened. So, boom, boom, go up to the boom there, and there you go, there, and then you can go straight in, there you go, hit that way, or you can do the Tincon. Boom. There you go. Oh. There you go, yes. So what happens is, go ahead and get a hold of it. So when you have this here, right, and you Tincon me around, I come this way, you stop the hand here, but I'm still moving, right? So I'm gonna break my own wrist and possibly dislocate my own elbow just because you stopped my arm, my lower arm, before the rest of my body. So when I'm here, like this here, you can feel how tight that kind of gets. Now, if I was intent on it, that snap, and that would happen, and then you'd be crying, you'd blame me for a broken arm, and I'd be like, I just held your hand right here, you did all the movement. Boom, boom, and then here, and then, yeah, oh. You can do that, but you also have to consider this. If you're working that kote gyash, so if I do this, I can stop you before you break your own wrist. I could actually stop your movement. The one thing I don't want to do is stop your movement. So I'm bringing you over here. I'm letting you break your own wrist. If I stop you, then hello. Boom, and then boom, 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 boom. Then bam. And then my wrist goes snap, and my elbow probably does as well. Now you can stop me, do something else, but you might save my arm from breaking. Now I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I don't want a broken arm, but it's up to you. Smack, smack, bam, boom. And now I'm going back to this. Boom, I'm here. So I bring you in here and I bring you this way. See how I kind of stop that movement? Now you don't go so far. Now I have to continue the motion to make you fall down or to break something. As if when you punch, boom, boom, here, boom, I'm here. If I do this, see, I don't stop your motion. Now you break your own wrist. It's just funner for me to do it that way. It's up to you. If you want to put more work into breaking it.
Well, it's not so much that I was trying to stop your motion, it's here.
Delay, yeah.
And then I'm pulling, and if I'm doing a blind as.
That's true. That's true. You could do
I'm
that.
kind of tripping as
Yes.
you're going out.
That could possibly happen. That could